This is an amazing day in the history of the Children's Hospital.
We have a big move coming today, and we're excited to see the new rooms. I hear that they're super nice and they're super big.
All the nurses are saying it's a nice facility, so I can't wait.
We have two teams. There's a sending team and a receiving team.
So you guys are going to be in 516.
Hearing that they were doing pretty well for 32-week-old preemies, I mean, it just made us happy, and excitement was the biggest thing.
We have been trying for about 2 years to have a baby. July, that month, was actually going to be our last month trying for a little bit. We're going to take a break, and then we had them. Even though it was uncomfortable, I still loved being pregnant, and that's what I would tell him too. I liked, my little cute belly and feeling them kick and everything, just because that was what I wanted for a while. I'm here like really early, normally 10, 11 a.m., and I don't leave till maybe 7 p.m. But I like being here because I like to bond with them and hold them and change their diapers and everything.
Looks like she's almost ready to go.
Wanted to create enough space where the parents and the caregivers could spend as much time as possible with their infant and newborn. The more time that parent and caregiver spends with the baby, it actually decreases the length of time the baby is in the hospital.
The moment your baby is admitted to our NICU, you're able to stay at the bedside. You're able to learn your baby. You're able to learn about all of their care and all of their stress cues. You're able to be a part of every conversation that occurs in the room.
You couldn't just build it for today. We had to build it for the future, and we had to think about what's the community like in the future, and how do we accommodate that. We brought in former parents. They were used to being in a small open unit, and when they started seeing kind of what we were thinking about conceptually, literally they were crying about all of this for us, and so it was really emotional. Our average length of stay is 25 days, so the wardrobe is huge. We have double beds, so mom and dad can both stay there comfortably.
The amenities in the bathroom are amazing. One of the unique features is the backlit mirror that allows the mom or caregiver to adjust the light in the bathroom. It's extremely spacious, and we built this particular bathroom so that it's wheelchair accessible if we need a postpartum mom to come over and be with her baby that's not quite ready for discharge yet.
The goal was to keep the nurses and the medical staff with the babies as much as possible. So we tried to design the room around that. So we have supply carts that are restocked every day by our supply chain team. We also have milk refrigerators in the room, so we don't have to go and get the milk. It's dropped off here every day once it's prepared.
Everything is ergonomically designed, from where we've placed the monitors on the wall to where we've placed the in-room computer solutions. But I think what's really unique is every single workstation throughout the entire unit has the ability to stand up or sit down. This gives our clinicians, the ability to move around, but to stand up when they need to, and then to sit when they have a little bit more documentation and charting that needs to be done.
This is for you guys.
Okay.
For her clothes, for your clothes, whatever works. And then that's where we'll warm her milk.
This is the fridge?
That's the fridge. Yep.
Okay.
So I already put your milk in there. Yep.
Okay.
And then this is your bed, and you have this divider so you can close if you need to like change, have a little privacy.
Well, we were amazed as soon as we walked in. It looked like a lot of babies could fit in here, honestly, maybe even the 3.
It's exciting for Ellie to have her sister right next to her. Just happy that they're going to be together again. It's just a convenience that the restroom's there, and I'm glad that I don't have to step away from the girls, spend the whole time with them.
And I was told that each of these rooms get their own pump too, so I don't have to bring my pump from home or be like looking for one over at the other NICU. Normally we would go together to go see Ellie, and then we would be together to see Camilla. But this is the first time that we've like actually changed diapers at the same time, but for the 2 different babies, yeah.
Yeah, so anything that can get us, a little closer to them where we don't have to bounce between them, that's just helpful, and this is going to help tremendously.
We're able to open our arms to even more families and serve them so much better in these private patient rooms and give them the ability to stay, especially for our families for out of town. Now they have the option to stay here, and they're not having to look for lodging elsewhere.
Being a labor and delivery nurse, this is super exciting. I've got 3 kids of my own. All 3 actually spent some time in our previous NICU. And so for me personally to see all of the moms and caregivers that come behind me to look at such a great and unique space, it makes me happy. And I would only wish the best for any mom who's going through having a baby in the NICU, because it's not easy, it's tough, and it's stressful. And so why not create a serene environment where, as they're both going through the healing process, they can come through it together.